Hi guys! So if you saw my Facebook post, you'll know that I had some technical difficulties, which is why this video is coming so late. It's Saturday, though the chances of you seeing this on Saturday are pretty slim to none because it'll take another hour to um, compress. That's the word. Yeah, so I came home on Thursday night to find out that my computer cord, the power pack, the adapter the insulation had broken through around the wires, and if it had just been that, I would have just taped it up with electrical tape and been done with it, but the wires were exposed and breaking, and they started to overheat, and then they melted the rest of the insulation, and it started burning, and I was smelling burning rubber, and it was just, I was like, that's not worth it, so I had to get a replacement cord, but of course that happened when I had about 10% battery left, and so I couldn't get it right away, so I didn't get it until this morning, but I now have a cord and a computer that is charged, and so I am making this video. I hope you guys had a really good week. I had a good week myself. I had a conference presentation on Thursday and then a Chinese exam on Friday, but I think both went actually pretty well, so I'm pretty pleased with that. It was a big choir week. We had our bake sale on Thursday, which basically meant that I spent the entire day cracked out on baked goods and sugar because the perk of selling them is you get to eat them. If you we normally we each donate like $5 and sort of just take what we want. So that was really fun. And because we were so cracked out on sugar and we decided that it was probably a good idea to go out for dinner before choir, so it ended up being like a whole day of choir, which, as you know, is my favorite thing ever. And because it's poutine week, we went out for poutine, which was really fun. I haven't had it in a while because it's sort of so rich and dense and meaty that you have to be in the right mood to eat it. And it was fabulous, of course. So yeah, and then come choir, we have a piece called Les Choristes, or it's from the movie Les Choristes, which I've never seen. It's a French movie. Anna, perhaps you've seen it? Libby? I don't know. If you have, let me know. It's supposed to be like incredible. The song is called L'heure d'été. I think and I'm sure I'm butchering that. The light of summer, I think, is the translation, and it's gorgeous. It's so pretty, but in the movie, it is sung by a boys' choir, so it is actually really high. And I've been singing soprano too since I got to college, so it's been a really long time since I've consistently sung soprano ones. We had to and the soprano two line is the highest in this piece for some reason, so we were singing A's, and it was an interesting experience. Like, I could get them, but they were quite loud, and I had to be completely warmed up, so it'll be interesting to see where that goes. I'll have to work on expanding my range and getting that back up to my comfortable zone because, like, D on the staff through A used to be where I used to sing all the time for high school, and it was totally comfortable, but now I have to work that back into my range. But it was also really fun to sing high. And also that song we think has provided us with the title to our concert, which is Rêve Animé, which is, I think, Dream and Live or something like that. It's not quite. But it's gorgeous. It sort of sums up the whole folksy, pastoral kind of theme that we've got going. So that was really fun. Choir is always crazy fun. I don't know if you guys have been watching the Olympics, but I've been keeping an eye on that, and it's really fun. I saw the end of the opening ceremonies. I haven't yet seen the beginning. Apparently there was some sort of technical difficulties with the lighting of the torch, but I wasn't watching it live, so I just saw the broadcast version, which apparently there was some controversy because they edited it out or something. But it's been really fun. There was figure skating on today. All of my friends are getting really excited. I have decided that I will root for Canada's hockey team. Please don't kill me, because my friends would kill me if I didn't. I mean, this is the one time of every 4 years that Canada gets to go patriotic, so it's a big deal. My Arthurian Legends class is amazing. It is actually so much fun. It is basically the world's biggest excuse to read old legends and French manuscripts and talk about sex and honor and glory and chivalry, which is incredible. It's so much fun. We watched part of Camelot the musical in class to sort of juxtapose one text, a version of the romance between Lancelot and Guinevere, and then the song I Couldn't Leave You in Summer. something like that. The lyrics go like that, which proceeded to be stuck in my head all night. But that was really fun. I mean, we watched part of the Holy Grail last week, so it's a good class. Yeah, I know I said that all at like hyper speed. I'm sorry if you couldn't understand. The last thing I think I'll put out here is that we've been planning a choir field trip, which is going to be really fun. It will be in May. We're going to a cabane à sucre, which means the sugar shack. It's kind of like a quintessential Quebec thing to do. So you go outside of the city. They're usually like 45 minutes away, and it's a maple syrup farm, and you go and you get to take a tour of like the trees where they tap the syrup, and you get to eat like a ton of maple candy and sugar, and you get cracked down on sugar. And there's folk dancing and folk songs, and you stay for dinner, and you do something called tir à neige, I think, which is pull the snow, which is you pour like boiling maple syrup on ice, and it like becomes like a taffy, and you like wrap it up and eat it. It sounds incredible, and I'm really, really excited. It sounds incredible, and I'm really excited. So yeah, that's been my week. I will leave you to it. I hope you guys have a good next week, and I have linked a fun French song that I've been listening to in the doobly-doo. Okay, bye guys.